happy Friday. So glad it's the weekend. Very excited. I had a great Friday for some reason. Just in a good mood. Um, yeah, excited it's the weekend. 2 days off work. Couple of things for tonight's stream. We'll get to Persona 4 Dancing all night later. I had quite a bit of fun, honestly, looking back at it with Odd Man Out when we did that earlier this week. So I kind of want to do more of it. Also, shout out to just being able to watch shit on stream and then just turn that into a stream. Um, Something that I may possibly just end up watching on my own, non on stream, and then just turn it into part of a stream. So yeah, we're gonna watch, I don't know, 2 or 3 episodes more of Odd Man Out here. Try to put my deduction skills to the test, and then we'll switch over to Persona 4 Dancing All Night. I will say, before we officially begin here, I have had a couple, let's say, drinks tonight prior to the stream. So if my deduction skills seem off, then you can blame it on that, and it shouldn't affect my record. So just putting that out into the ether. Look at that screen. Look at fucking me here. Look at this. Whoop, whoop. All right. Let's resize that. So we have like I said, we'll get to like 2 or 3 episodes here. I've already loaded up into our. I'm just watching them in order. I don't care to like pick whatever episodes. That's no fun. We'll just watch them all. We'll just watch them all and hope that like the bots don't get us. I'm gonna wake up one morning and it's just gonna be like, I'm gonna get like a bunch of emails from YouTube being like, hey, you've literally just uploaded someone else's video. And I'll be like, hey, why are you harshing my mellow, man? So yeah, I'm hoping I don't get like in trouble or anything. That'd be upsetting. But whatever. I'll just scream fair use into the void and just be like, hey, it's fair use, man. It's transformative. I took classes in college going over this. It's transformative enough. I put a picture of me with an exclamation point. It's transformative enough. So yeah, like I said, 2 or 3 episodes because we end up, not we, well but me. It's me. I'm at the controls here. I go slow watching these. I realized I went back to the first part and checked out some stuff because I was trying to see how well of a product it is. If you were just to like watch it, I was like, it's fine. But I was like, man, I'm pausing a lot, and I have apparently a lot to say. So it is what it is. But I enjoy it. I'm having fun. That's what my streams are about. Me having fun. So we got this first one loaded up here. It is 6 vegans versus 1 secret meat eater. Already. One of my criticisms from last episode, remember, was that like the fan one seemed a little off. Like, I want the binary options. I don't want like a subjective stuff. Because like, oh, how big of a fan of Beyonce are you? Fucking who knows? What's the level you have to love Beyonce to be a fan? You know? Fucking Spencer over here getting mad that this person in blue wasn't a stan of Beyonce. And then you had that one guy who's apparently a fan of Beyonce and then was like wiggling his butt or something, being like, this is the single ladies dance. You know? So yeah. I much prefer the 6 vegans versus 1 secret, or, the binary. You're either a vegan or you're not. or you're lying to yourself and you say you're a vegan when every once a week you're having cheat meals or something. You're not a vegan, but I don't know who, I don't know who these guys are. This seems to be some intro thing. I decided to keep it in case they say something interesting. I'll have to fuck with audio probably once we start this.
Hello, good human.
Hello. Welcome to another episode.
It's fucking loud. Let me adjust it here. I should know.
Sort of odd man out. What are we wearing?
We're wearing the good human
sweat.
It's an advert. They put... You know what? I'm going to allow it to play because I'm literally stealing their video and putting it into my thing. So I'm going to let them advertise their shirt. I'll have to be cool with it.
Sweater. You guys asked for it. We got like so many DMs from people asking for the sweater. So we are dropping another limited batch available on goodhumanla.com.
Go get your sweatshirt.
We love it. We hope you love it. It allows us to make more videos as well. So thank you for that.
Sure.
Now, enjoy this.
This video has 14 million views.
Episode.
All right.
What's your favorite candy?
Most candies without gelatin in it.
Name one.
Nerds, Sour
Name,
Patch
just name
Kids.
one.
Sour Patch Kids.
Okay, those aren't vegan.
Immediately, we're hit with a very rough cold open there. Whoever that blonde girl is, oof. I can already tell that her personality is going to be so strong that I just am filled with rage for this next 12 minutes of this video. We've been given the villain. That cold open's intention was to literally just give us a villain. They want you to know that strap in. We've presented the villain of the episode. Let's go. Also, a little peek behind the curtain. Obviously, I don't know the answers. I don't go to the comments. That's no fun. But as pointed out in the last 2 episodes that we watched, the Beyonce, if you're following this as a series, right? Go watch the first part. If you see this part and you didn't watch the first part, go watch the first part because it's the same thing. Beyonce and Christians, we watched those last time. And I pointed out after we got through that the faker was on the right side of the thumbnail each time. So, the blonde girl there, here, that girl that we now all hate, we saw her speak for less than 10 seconds and we all hate her. She's on the right side of the thumbnail. So, are we going to continue the trend?
We brought together 7 vegans.
I'm vegan.
I am vegan.
I'm a vegan.
I am vegan.
I am a vegan.
I am a vegan. Those aren't vegan.
Oh, shit. I'm back at the controls. I'll try to be a bit better. This is how I want to get like a good rhythm. So when we get presented the people, I want to go all 7 in, have them do their introduction since that's what they seem to do. And then we'll get like, I'll go back and we'll freeze frame on each person and give initial reactions.
We brought together 7 vegans.
So let me
I'm
replay it
vegan.
I
again.
am vegan.
I'm a vegan.
I am vegan.
I am a vegan.
I am a vegan.
I am vegan.
Okay, immediately, before we get to the last girl, there is a weird cut in that last girl's thing where she looks like she said like a million words in between saying I am and vegan, and for some reason they cut it off. I don't know what the hell that cut and edit was, but okay. Like they couldn't just do a separate part, another take.
We brought together 7 vegans.
I'm
All right. Yes, he is a vegan. Immediately. Yes.
vegan.
I am vegan.
And you may be saying, don't judge a book by its cover. That's you know. Elizabeth, I'm going to say yes.
I'm a vegan.
This guy, love the hair, love the earrings, love the suit. I don't love the spelling of his name. That's one thing I don't love. I don't get what his hand motions here are for. Like, who's he trying to convince with his hand motions? So immediately I feel like possible suspect for non-vegan.
Vegan.
I am vegan.
Patty. She screams like I am very natural woman. I don't know if that's like an insult for me to say, but she screams. She screams, I'm a very natural woman, you know?
Vegan.
I mean, sure. I think you're vegan.
I
Okay. Aaron here, as previously pointed out. Aaron, villain of the episode. God, I'm gonna not even. I don't even want to make a quick judgment on her. I'm gonna let the episode play.
am a vegan.
Do you see that weird cut? I can only rewind by 10 seconds. Actually, better than that.
We brought together 7 vegans.
I'm vegan.
I am vegan.
I'm a vegan.
I am vegan.
I am a vegan.
I am.
I'm going to do a little bit of YouTube magic here. I'm gonna play it at half speed. Fucking YouTube magic.
I'm a vegan.
Look at the weird cut.
Vegan.
Do you see that weird cut?
1.
I'm a vegan.
I am vegan.
I'm a vegan.
I'm a vegan.
I'm vegan.
What is the
1 is a liar.
point of that cut? It's literally 3 words, and they couldn't just be like, did they really take 2 separate cuts and be like, ooh, she really said I'm really good there, and then vegan this other time?
We brought together 7 vegans.
One last
I'm
time.
vegan.
I am vegan.
I'm a vegan.
I am vegan.
I am a vegan.
I am a vegan.
I'm vegan.
I'm sorry. I know I said one more time. The lady I was saying natural woman to, does she say I am vegan and not I am a vegan?
We brought together 7 vegans.
I'm vegan.
I am vegan.
I'm a vegan.
I am vegan.
I am vegan. Everyone else is saying I am a vegan, and she's like, I am vegan. Asserting dominance. I know we're less than a minute into this episode, and I've paused a million times already.
I'm a vegan.
I am
There's things that need to be said.
a vegan.
I'm vegan.
1 is a liar. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, he or she wins the entire prize.
I'm so intense into this. I'm so like into figuring these fucking losers out. I don't know why.
Brandon.
All right. Okay. Weird. Remember how in the past the first round was like a speed 1 minute round? Now it's 10 minutes. If we're to believe there's not weird shenanigans going on production wise. Maybe they did the 1 minute rounds and they're like, that's way too quick. 1 minute goes by so fucking quick. There's no point.
What do you eat for breakfast?
This morning I had buckwheat hot cereal. Add almond milk and some water.
Okay. Who eats buckwheat in the morning? Like, I know people do.
Okay. What is Aaron doing? God. We've heard her speak for a collective maybe 8 seconds, and she is just the worst thing I've experienced today. God. She sucks. If she's not acting as a character, if this is really her personality, God.
But I'm looking at him and his body language and how he's telling me, and I'm going, you just had buckwheat?
I mean, it's not my choice for breakfast, but I'm not going to sit there and be like, that's the most incredulous thing I've ever fucking heard. I'm stepping into this lit up box, and this man's trying to convey to me that he just ate buckwheat for breakfast?
I eat buckwheat every single day for breakfast, and I feel like that's
Also a Jubilee intern. Okay, so they, again, pulled, like, production.
a normal thing.
Isn't that something we saw the first one? Or did I just say that that was the case? That might have been something I just guessed. I think I might have made a joke the first time. Where I was like, oh, they probably just pulled a bunch of production people.
But everyone acted like It was a weird thing.
I'll be honest, I eat everything on bread. I have to.
Bread.
Because like I'm a recent vegan. I've been vegan for like 5 months. It's a challenge I did.
So a recent vegan. That's a good argument. If you're not the vegan, you can literally go in and be like, hey, I'm really recent vegan. I think there was something like that with the Christian people where it was like, oh, I'm a recent convert. Like, I just wanted to do this. So if he's like, I don't, if he says something wrong, he's like, well, I'm just a recent vegan and I maybe made a mistake. Like, that's a good defense.
For myself.
I have a question. What are y'all's favorite restaurants?
You should guys check out in North Hollywood.
Oh my God.
It's just like awesome. It's Cajun vegan
Oh
restaurant.
yes, yes.
You know, dude, I literally been taking.
oh my gosh,
I took my friend Hannah. She's actually a big YouTuber as well.
God, I'm having to restrain myself. These people are already in my skin, dude.
Everything that came out of his mouth was super random.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Brandon, what's your favorite restaurant?
My favorite.
I go to Taco Bell all the time.
The sensible one. Yes. You know what? Go to Taco Bell. It's fine.
What do you get at Taco Bell?
I get a crunch wrap, but swap out the beef and get some beans in there. Also swap out the sour cream and the cheese. And yeah.
Don't they
put in
use
some
eggs in
beans.
their wraps?
Oh my God, I hate her.
I hope they don't.
Yeah,
But
I hope they don't either
I've-
because then that wouldn't be vegan.
I'll be honest, there's a chance that, you're pulled into this thing, this might be your 15 minutes of fame, right? So you intentionally go in being like, I'm going to be a character. I get that. As someone who has been raised on, reality television, I get that that's the deal. I'm not going to knock someone for that. But if that is truly her personality and she acts as the holier than thou vegan person and she's going to pass judgment to all these people that they've put into this invisible lit up box thing, it makes me want to just scream.
I don't know why she was coming at me. I don't know if it's like the way I look. I don't look like a vegan.
Honestly, compared to natural woman that I keep calling natural woman, which may be mean to say, it's probably people are gonna think I'm being insulting. That's not what I mean. Compared to her, yes, you don't look like a vegan.
Why is everyone here vegan?
I'm vegan because I actually moved out here. I felt like I was like, all right, if I mess up, I can keep on doing it. So I challenged myself. I'm 5 months in, and I was like, all right, I'm going to continue doing it. Because if
You
I
guys,
don't...
we have 4 minutes left. Sorry to
Oh, yeah,
interrupt
sorry
you, but
about
we have
that.
4 minutes. I want to hear from
Oh,
other
sorry.
people.
Sorry,
I want
the
to
only
know.
reason I did it is because I wanted to prove...
Can you just, we got it.
Sorry about
Let's
that.
go around. Jalen was.
God. She's trying to make sure that none of these people speak to her after this event. That's my only explanation. She doesn't want to be spoken to after this event. She doesn't want to exchange numbers. And if she ends up not, if the thumbnail test proves accurate again, and she's not the vegan, then she's just acting like an asshole.
Was just taking up all the time so that I couldn't find any information about anybody.
I'm vegan because of the environment. I think the meat and dairy industry just contributes way too much to
Great fucking answer.
our environmental issues, and so that's why I decided to go vegan.
I've been vegan for almost 3 years. I kind of just followed blogs and stuff, and then I found out I had high cholesterol. I cold turkey just quit it. The more I learned about it and educated myself, the more I wanted to keep going.
I want to rewind. Look at that fucking stance the villain takes
I just
there.
followed blogs and stuff.
It makes it seem like she's about to say something. She's going to challenge what Shireen is saying here.
And then I found out I had high cholesterol.
She puts her hands on her hips.
Cold turkey just
look at this. Look at this shit.
quit it.
I hate her.
The more I learned about
I'm sorry, Aaron.
it and educated myself, the more
You're
I wanted to keep going.
obnoxious.
I initially went vegan for my health, for my skin. It's kind of helped. It hasn't helped that much, but I think just when I was doing it, I was like, why go back? Kind of.
That's such a weird answer that it has to be true. like, like that's such a weirdly specific thing where you're like, I'm a vegan to help my skin. Where you're like, oh, like someone who's making up a story wouldn't say that.
Kind of like you, like I could do it, and I don't think there was a huge like pressing environmental factor. It was just like, I can do it right now, so
That's
why
exactly
go
what I was
back?
doing.
And it's like been good. So it's almost been like a year, so kind of similar to you.
Good job,
Yeah.
man.
I became vegan for animal cruelty reasons.
100% believe her. She could say anything at this exact moment, and I'd be like, Patty, yeah, Patty. I am 100% judging Patty by the, judging by the cover of her book. I butchered the phrase, but you know what I'm saying.
It's a whole bunch of stuff, you can go into, but yeah, for animal reasons and environmental reasons.
Also, you could tell me that she is an old-looking 30-year-old or a young-looking 60-year-old, and I would believe either statement. Like, there's... You could convince me that just play it.
Reasons and health reasons.
So I've been vegan for almost 10 years combined. Started
Oh, you're so cool.
off when I was 21 years old. I was drinking heavily and I just wanted to be feeling like better in my body. So I took a yoga class, went vegan overnight, went raw vegan for 2 years, became a raw food chef. I'm a yoga teacher.
Raw vegan. I definitely at some point in my life knew what raw vegan meant. I need a definition here. Sorry to pause. I want to make sure. Is it literally just unprocessed raw vegan foods that have not been heated above 115 degrees Fahrenheit? I mean, obviously I'm not going to sit here and do a ton of research. What's the point? What's the point of being raw vegan? You just don't want your food heated? I don't get it. I just, like, I'm sure I could be convinced the reason that that's a thing by someone, but immediately when I'm trying to think of what would be, other than the point that you want to be even more specified of a vegan, what is the point of being a raw vegan? You've already are eating vegan food. You're cutting out a ton of shit out of your diet, and you're like, also, I don't heat it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, I can't just press the button.
A teacher now, yeah.
I went vegan kind of as like a transition. I was pescatarian for 10 years.
I believe him.
And we have 2 minutes.
Can we ask, I don't want to cut you off,
Yeah,
but I want to ask a specific question.
No, she wants to cut you off. She says she doesn't want to cut you off, but she definitely wants to cut you off. And she'll talk about how she wants to hear everyone, but mostly she just wants the airtime.
To people, but what is your favorite documentary?
He literally just said, I was a pescatarian for 10 years. And she goes, all right, I'm going to cut you off.
That helped you go with the...
Oh, help me go vegan? I kind of watch like those YouTube ones.
Which ones? Like what name one?
I don't remember the names. I like saw them in the blogs that I was talking about, and like...
Which blog?
It was like this girl, her name is Emma.
I gave her...
All right, yes, you're getting weirdly grilled by Aaron here. I would also be thrown off my game, like Shireen seemed to have been. I'm presented with Aaron, just the monster of a person, and my game, I would also be thrown off. But you can't also be like, her name was... her name was, I don't even remember the name. But like, just be like, it was a blog. God. I want to put the blame on Erin. That Erin came at her so fast, where she was like, All right, weirdly aggressive. I don't remember the name of the blog.
For the side, I like, you don't know what blog, you don't know what post, you don't.
Nah, shit.
A free TurboTax live tax
Oh,
expert.
TurboTax. Do your taxes, everyone. It's
His
tax
advice is
season.
free,
Oh, we have
and
to
I
watch
can
the
file
whole
for free.
fucking thing.
Is my son still a dependent if he eats my food?
File a simple return for free. Now with
What's
advice
going
from a
on?
TurboTax live expert.
I already did my taxes. This is literally the fastest I've ever done my taxes. I literally got like the tax documents and I just did it in like, I didn't drag my feet because I'm normally the type of person that would drag my feet on shit like that. This is also the first year I did my taxes where I had 2 W-2 forms to go because I technically had 2 jobs, 2 different places. And so I was like, oh, I better do this quick because it's going to be super complicated for some reason. And then it was like literally took like 2 more minutes to just process the second form. But like, I don't know. Fastest I've ever done it. And I'm proud of myself. I didn't drag my feet here. A whopping $60-something return because I understand what I'm supposed to put down on my taxes for working related reasons. It's sad because it's one of those things where everyone talks about like, oh, I got this huge return. I'm like, yeah, but if you got a huge return, that means throughout the year you could have been pocketing more money. Like, what are you doing? What are you selecting? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
You don't know this, you don't know anything.
I watched the VR. This actually helped encourage me, and I watched from a first-person perspective.
VR. I'm a VR vegan.
Yikes.
Yeah, cows getting butchered. From you could see them getting cut up.
6,
Red light.
5,
So like that
4,
was really
3.
traumatizing.
All right. Who's gonna get cut? Aaron's gonna go after Shireen or whatever her name is. She's gonna be like, oh, you couldn't name the blog?
She had a little more.
Yo, shout out.
So like
Did I see that dude write down Aaron? Yes. I am all for yes. This guy, call out Aaron, even if you just want to make her feel uncomfortable. Call her out.
She had a little more makeup on, and she had nail polish on.
Damn. We're calling out people because they have makeup on. You can't be a true vegan with makeup.
And so I guess in my head, I think vegans just go for the more natural sort of
Come
look.
on. Wow, we are split here. Oh, she gives the face like, I'm voting Brandon. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I was like looking for some cues and like what people were wearing, and he was wearing like suede shoes. Most like vegans don't really wear leather.
Wait, I was fumbling with the buttons here. Let me get that vote again.
Most like vegans don't really wear leather.
I think this might even be like the most split we've seen a first round in our early viewing of this series. Damn. She's definitely a vegan. She just doesn't exude vegan energy. Does that make sense?
Okay.
She's like, okay, you're wrong, but okay.
Bye guys. It was nice to know you guys.
I never want to see Aaron again. Fuck
I was
off.
really shocked. I think I was a little bit shy in the beginning when Aaron was grilling me.
I just wanted to kill her.
I just got really nervous and like I forgot the names of everything, and I was like, there's cameras here and like everyone's watching me and like the time is ticking.
Definitely a vegan. Not a doubt in my mind. They did not eliminate the vegan in the first round. Also, here we go. Here's Aaron. We're going to start the timer immediately, and she's going to be like, I need a strong opening move. People are forgetting about me.
What is your favorite soap that you use?
Oh my gosh. I'm more vegan for like food-related reasons.
Good answer. Fuck Aaron.
Right, but typically, like, if you're vegan,
Yeah,
then
I
you
know.
use all your products that you love.
I identify as a vegan, but I do it more so for food-related reasons, not exactly because I like did it for my health. So
I
that's
actually
why.
fully agree with you.
Yeah.
Do you wear leather?
I don't own leather.
It's interesting. I own leather, but I don't buy leather. It's leather that has been bought years ago that I still have that I feel is kind of like wasteful to like throw away.
Huh. So he won't buy leather, but if has leather, he doesn't want to throw it away because that's wasteful. All right.
Important thing is you don't buy leather because we vote with our dollars.
Exactly.
Sure, whatever you have to tell yourself, that's fine.
I think like in this circle, like there would still be people who like identify themselves as vegan, even if it's like food related or like something else.
Like the range is like
But
There's like levels, yeah.
yeah,
because
but I
there's
think like the odd
vegans
man
that-
out.
Not according to Aaron. If you ask Aaron, you have to be 1,000,000%. You're eating raw food, and if you even think about leather, then you're not a vegan.
Wouldn't be someone who like
Yeah.
is like me, like just doing it for food.
You guys, you guys ask me questions too. I like questions.
We have a runner-up who wants the spotlight shown on him all the time.
We know you do.
Do you eat honey?
I actually don't even. I don't eat honey.
True.
Yeah, I don't. I just don't at all.
I eat honey, but
Honey isn't vegan.
I think they made me feel like my reason for being a vegan wasn't good enough because it wasn't coming from the same place that they were.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, okay, everyone think about their immediate circle. How many folks in your circle are vegan?
I'm supported by my circle.
Yeah.
Like they thought I was unhealthy at first because I wasn't getting enough to eat. And I had horrible gas issues. That was bad. But
I mean,
I
Happens.
actually didn't know that was a
Happens.
thing. But, I
it's
mean,
real, dog.
So far, you've said that you don't really consider yourself vegan
I think
because
if I were
of the
He didn't say he doesn't consider himself a vegan. He said he might not adhere to your strict viewing of what a vegan is. God, she is horrible. Like, am I out of like bounds here? Like, she seems like a truly annoying, awful person.
products you use,
Yeah.
and
But I
then
feel
you
like
eat
if
at
I were
Taco
lying, I
Bell.
would like.
Don't judge him for eating at Taco Bell, all right? It happens. People, like, God.
Go like the extra mile and like lie and like say a lot of stuff. But you know, like I'm just like being real with you guys.
yeah.
Like I try my best
So
to
how
like,
many
be a
how many
vegan.
years have you been vegan?
Oh no, it's been like less than a year, like 8 months.
Actually, the fresco style at Taco Bell is supposed to be vegan.
Hell yeah. Natural woman whose name I forget. I wish I didn't have to keep referring to her as that. But woman that I think is on the opposite spectrum of Aaron here. Aaron is the strict, I hate you if you even say the word leather, compared to this other lady who seems massively understanding and like, hey, if we truly want more people to be a vegan, we can't just be like a fucking hating ass person.
He didn't mention that. He said that he got the taco and then he removed everything, and then he mentioned that later on.
I have seen vegan YouTubers who like go to Taco
Bell's
Bell
like a
and like
go-to place
can
for
make it
being
vegan just to.
Taco Bell. I know this as well. You go to Taco Bell, and since they're highly customizable, it's totally cool. It's good.
Show people that like it can be like
Not 2
convenient.
minutes,
I don't know why you guys are trying to
yeah, I
tell
don't
me
know.
about.
What are you don't know why?
YouTubers who,
Replay
like,
that.
Go to
Taco
Taco
Bell's
Bell
like
and
a
like
go-to place
can
for
make it.
She before we play the, I won't interrupt when she's actually talking, but she goes, I don't know why you guys are telling me this. Well, because you're fucking jumping down this dude's throat for saying he eats at Taco Bell, and that, because he doesn't use vegan soap or something, that he is not a vegan. God. She's terrible, and she's defensive for her shitty actions.
Vegan just to show people that
Here we
like,
go.
it can be like convenient.
I don't know why you guys are trying to
yeah, I
tell
don't
me about it. Like, whoa.
Wait, we have 2 minutes.
God, I hope this lady, I know this thing came out, about 2 years ago or so? A year and a half ago? Someone sat her down and was like, played this video and been like, do you see how you're acting?
Del Taco also has
Del Taco
vegan.
started the
Taco
Beyond.
has the Beyond Meat. Why don't you go there if you're vegan?
I thought Aaron was pretty aggressive, but in all the best
Aaron
ways for
sucks.
a game like this. Like, she asked all the like heavy-hitting questions, which is exactly
Don't defend her.
How it should have been.
What's your favorite candy?
Favorite candy? Most candies without gelatin in it.
Like,
Nerds.
name one. Name one.
Nerds, Sour
Name-
Patch
just name
Kids.
one.
Sour Patch Kids.
Okay, those aren't vegan.
Fuck off.
I thought they were, but do they have gelatin in them? Okay. Maybe I'm not a vegan.
You're making this guy question his own existence now. He came into this being like, I'm for sure a vegan. And then you're met with this impenetrable force of Aaron who will just question everything you do. The vegan judge over here.
I don't I don't I thought they were.
But I mean,
God, I hate her so much. And I don't think that's just because I'm feeling extremely punchy tonight. I think I vehemently like, she is everything. I'm not even talking about her veganness. Just personality-wise, clashes with everything about me.
I mean, you know.
What's your favorite candy?
I don't eat candy.
Ah!
Yeah, I don't.
Why does she have to say it with a fucking smirk
I don't-
on her face? Look at her personality is, I'm going to explain to you why I'm better than you, and then I'm gonna smirk at you like I'm just insufferable.
They were.
But I mean, you know.
Look at her
What's your favorite
fucking
candy?
face when she says
I
this.
don't eat candy.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
I hate her. This 12-minute thing that we've spent almost 40 minutes on, I'm like having violent reactions inside of me.
It didn't seem that his ethics and his
Pour one out for Brandon. He's been a vegan for 8 months, and now he's been rejected from the community because he eats Sour Patch Kids and, goes to Taco Bell. So he's not going to be a vegan anymore.
values were in alignment with the diet, because typically when you are vegan, everything surrounding you matches that.
God, Brandon.
Bad brand.
Okay, so we have to take what are we, less than 3 minutes left in this video. I don't think the vegan has been eliminated. I think Brandon technically thought of himself as vegan. I think the first girl that was eliminated was a vegan.
I'm not like really a part of the vegan community, I feel like. I have one vegan friend. I could have had 5 vegan friends, but they voted me out.
Damn, that's what I'm saying. He has this traumatic experience. They put them in, the production put Brandon in the pit with Aaron. And now he's like, fuck this. I'm not saying I'm a vegan ever again. I'm going to go to Taco Bell and I'm going to get the beef with my 5-layer burrito this time. Fuck potatoes.
So,
Okay. So look at these 5. I'm going to say the vegan is the guy in the suit. I think he had good things to say, but I don't think he's a vegan. This is my vote. My official vote now is that dude in suit, whatever his name is not the vegan. But he gives off vegan vibes. VVs.
When you start
I think
questioning
it's
Brandon,
too early to tell.
Don't go to her like she's the fucking leader of this team.
I think those were the obvious ones.
True.
Yeah. I
So,
think
yeah.
we need like one
Guys.
more.
Wait, so we raise our hand if we think he's still in here?
I think they might.
I don't.
She was like doubt, and I was like, oh, I
Sweet.
don't know.
Okay.
But no.
Lady here, there in the middle, just wants out of this. I think she didn't know what she was. I don't think she knows what she was signing herself up for at this moment. Like, and she's like, can I get out? Can I just voluntarily like vote myself out at this moment?
think no.
I can't stand another second in this invisible box with this Aaron woman.
Raise your hand if you think the mole is still in the square.
Damn.
If the lights turn green, you
No,
vote
it
the
stays
liar
red.
out.
Stays red.
If the lights turn
Those two
red,
that were voted out are definitely vegan.
liar's still in the box, and you lose.
Okay, everyone looks nervous, so I feel a little bit more secure in this.
Get fucked. Get fucked.
Oh,
Dang, dog.
I found the mole.
Yo! I fucking called it, dude. Like, oh my god. We've watched, this is our third episode watched, and I've gotten 2 out of 3 of these correct. And the first one, the Beyonce one, my second place vote that I said was the actual non-person. So let the record show. Let the record show. That's all I have to say.
Talking too much. He was obnoxious.
So upset.
I literally whispered to Aaron, I think it's Jalen. I think it's Jalen. So I'm a little mad, a little sour, a little broke.
I watched too much Survivor, man. Like, first round, getting thrown in, I was tested to see if I was gonna trip up on my words, how much knowledge I actually had. 'Cause I'm like, if I go first, I can speak the most and make it seem like an accident. So I just want time to run out.
Exactly.
So it felt good because people got annoyed and they didn't want to hear from me. So they pushed me aside and started talking to everybody else. I got one from my fam, I got one from my fam, I got one from me, one from my new Xbox, all right.
I'm pretty frustrated because I think I could have won if I hadn't just been affected by everybody else's doubtfulness.
I was reminded of the different perspectives of veganism.
I don't think you can really like see a vegan. It's more like their
I mean, I can see a vegan. Clearly, I was correct.
thoughts and like their ideology and how they think about the world.
Thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it, and we love making this stuff for you.
Absolutely love it.
Tell us what you thought in the comments below, and also tell us your...
God, I can't believe I'm doing so well. It's gonna get to the point where I do so well, and then it's gonna be like, oh, he's seen these or somehow looked up the answer. I mean, the only thing I have is obviously the bar is there on YouTube if you've watched it prior. And I guess they label with watched, but I'm just good. Wow. 40 minutes to watch like a little over a 10-minute video. This is what we get. This is what you get when you're faced with Aaron, just the worst person. We'll go again. Like I said, we'll probably do these three. 6 non-virgins versus 1 secret virgin. Cool. Sure. What is this? Oh shit. Oh god. Fuck off. I do have to go to the restroom here really quick. So I'm gonna hit a super quick BRB here. And I gotta go to the restroom. And then we'll watch this. So give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. Let's get into it. What is this? So 6 non-virgins, 1 secret virgin. Honestly, that's interesting title because I would have guessed that it would reverse it. So you would do 6 virgins versus 1. Yeah, 6 virgins, 1 non-virgin, right? No, maybe not. That actually maybe doesn't make sense. Forget what I said. Buy a sweatshirt.
Good humans, welcome to another episode. This is the show Odd Men Out, where your judgments are thrown out the window.
Out the window. Make sure you stick around to the end.
What do you mean, my judgments? That's not true. I'm correct. I've been correct. My judgments are right.
Is we want to gift more crew necks, and we're going to give it to the most insightful comments.
Yes.
Stick around for the rules at the end.
The rules at the end.
Enjoy the episode.
Does anyone have a name for their genitalia?
Who?
What kind of cold open is that? I don't like that guy's stance either.
What do you call yours? No, what do you call yours? Harris.
I feel like that's a trope to like, you know, you name your car, you name your junk. I don't think people like, no one actually names their junk, right? Like, who cares? Who cares? It's so weird. Oh, God.
We brought together 7 non-virgins.
I am not a virgin.
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 I take back, I shouldn't pause.
I am not a virgin.
I am not a virgin.
I am not a virgin.
Okay, I shouldn't, I was gonna say, I take back what I said. It shouldn't be the reverse. 6 non-virgins and a secret virgin does make a lot of sense because you then get to grill potentially, I guess, someone who hasn't had sex and get them to try to act like they've had sex. Whatever. Here we go.
I am not a virgin.
Okay. I hate that it's the first person we're pausing on. For some reason, I feel like she could be the virgin.
I am not a
I'm going to say he's a non-virgin.
virgin.
I am not.
God, look at this fucking guy's shirt. This, why is, I'm going to say non-virgin, but unfortunate. Every time I say something, I sound like I'm being really mean. Trust me, I have no room to say anything, but like,
Not a virgin.
I am not.
what is this chain? I'm gonna say not a virgin.
Not a virgin.
I am not a virgin.
She immediately kind of gives off virgin vibes. I'm gonna say, oh, we've got vegan vibes and we got virgin vibes. The alliteration's good. The alliteration is good on this episode. Maybe possibly. I'm gonna put her in the possibly.
I am not a virgin.
Also, I'm gonna put, this is harder to read just by looks, right? We're gonna have to see. This is one of the, I think, I'm probably gonna get this one wrong. Because if someone's a virgin, that's, I think, just looks wise really hard to tell. But I'm gonna say he's also a candidate.
I am not
And also a candidate here, Emily.
a virgin.
We have, I think I said 4 candidates. So over 50% of the people I'm like still iffy on.
1 is a liar. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize.
Wait, what is
I'm
that?
not a virgin.
I need a quick
is a
pause
liar.
here really quick.
If the group discovers who the liar
The guy
they'll
on the far right's
split a cash
neck.
prize.
What is that? Is that a birthmark? 2 birthmarks? Was he attacked by a bear prior to filming? Was he doing some charcoal art? Is that a weird, like, faded tattoo thing?
If the liar survives, he or she
No idea.
wins the entire
No idea.
prize.
Jury's out.
Okay.
We're back with the speed round. I don't know what happened to the speed round earlier, but it's back.
Okay. I say
Scrum. You have a minute scrum to just cast judgment upon your fellow candidates here.
we just start asking questions and everyone answers.
I agree.
Does anyone have a name for their genitalia?
I got a great first question, guys. All right, name for your genitalia.
My initial thought was Sean. He seemed too confident, too talkative.
Let's go around the circle.
All
Let's
right.
figure it out.
No. I feel like this isn't a good use of our time.
That's not a good
Okay,
one.
okay, let's try this.
Immediately gets laughed at, as he should.
What do you call yours? Harris.
Okay.
Harris. You know what? I'm putting him possibly in the virgin category.
Okay.
Just
When did everyone lose their virginity? Age.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
19.
12.
Hold on.
She's about to be like, really? 12? If he makes it, I have a strong feeling with his opening question and then his answer to that. I have so many people are going to be suspicious of that where they're going to just vote him out. Do you know what I'm saying? But if he makes it to the next round, you have to just ask him, like,
12? Yeah, it was on MySpace. What?
It was on MySpace. No.
It was on my.
We don't have
Yes. Guy with the unfortunate t-shirt. Ask him what the hell he means by it was on MySpace.
time for the we don't have time for the story.
I don't have the story.
I feel like everyone wanted to control the situation. We weren't getting anywhere.
The 1 minute speed round is bad. It's bad.
When was the last time you guys had sex?
2 days ago.
3 days.
Last night.
It's been 3 weeks. We got nowhere.
Since April?
What are we doing? We've covered no
What
ground.
about
What about you? Wait, no, you didn't answer the question.
I said recently.
His fucking shirt is what is this? A unicorn? Dabbing. And his question is, when's the last time you've had sex? And he says recently. God. Again, I think he's a non-virgin. I just think he's unfortunate. Like it's a clear distinction where God, guy.
Recently.
There's barely enough time to introduce ourselves, let alone vote someone out.
Get rid of the speed round. Damn.
I didn't feel like she was telling the truth, or maybe she was just nervous.
Oh, I hate him.
Good luck, you guys. I hope you made the right choice.
No, I don't think we did.
What? Natisha?
No, I trusted you.
Out.
I trusted you.
Shocked. I definitely thought it was going to be Jonathan or Emily.
I don't think at first glance I look like a virgin.
Everyone feel
I mean, sure, but I just don't.
Was confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game now. Raise
That's clearly not happening. We see the time, the time bar here.
your hand if you have doubt and you would like to continue the game.
Okay, so when you
Again, we haven't. This was a point I made in the first episode. We don't know what the benefit is to not continue the game. It would make sense if they each go away home with more money if they keep more people in the game. That would make sense to then put the pressure on them for not to ending the game early. But If there's not that, the only I guess this is one thing I didn't think about last time, and I've thought about since then, in like the last day or two, is that you're potentially risking getting eliminated if you continue the game. That's the only, unless there is that caveat that I said earlier, the only downfall to continuing the game is that you may be eliminated. So there's that. Just want to make that clarification that I thought of.
You lost your virginity. How'd it go down?
High school, both virgins didn't know what the hell we were doing.
What was the first
That's a very legit story.
letter of her first name?
J.
That was quick.
This guy's controlling too much. You know how we don't like that here.
How about you?
Okay, I'm a late bloomer, so I lost mine at 21.
Where?
This is a good question. Is 21 late enough to be calling yourself a late bloomer? I personally don't think so. I feel like you have to go a little past 21 to be called a late bloomer. But I also know from hearing stories of people like, you know, friends or whatever, when they've lost virginity or whatever. I know that some people lose their virginity early. Right? I don't know. If I typed in, I feel like on stream earlier at some point in my recent life. Oh, here I was asking Google to answer raw vegan. Average age to lose virginity. Do you think there's a good way to poll? Teen Vogue, first answer here. With that in mind, the average age of virginity loss for American men is 16.9 years old. Average age for American women is 17.2. I just think that I think it seems incorrect to say late bloomer 21. I would honestly say like maybe 23 and later, which maybe seems drastic, but like would be like late bloomer. But I also don't know shit, so.
I worked at a movie theater, and he was my coworker, so kind of
Yo, that's a good story. This is immediately a good story.
scandalous.
What about you?
Go into a dark theater in between, you know, you're sent in there to like go sweep up popcorn off the floor or something. And then you're just like, hey, get a coworker. And you're like, let's fucking have sex. While the credits to Avengers Endgame is playing or something.
What about you?
Her name was Harmony, and
How'd you guys meet?
MySpace.
MySpace.
You next.
I was 14. It lasted about 2 minutes.
So I was 16.
And that's the end of the story.
16.
Talked to a girl named Stacy. In the back of my Volvo.
I was also a late bloomer. I believe I was in college.
I believe that.
And how did you lose it? Like, where was it at?
In my apartment / dorm. It wasn't. I lived off.
Very questionable here,
I lived
but-
off
Okay, yeah.
campus, so not a dorm.
How many people have you slept with?
Oh gosh.
Body count time.
Body count.
Under 10.
It's the virgin thing, not the body count one. You know, it's
We're just trying to figure it out. We're just trying to figure it out, bro.
This is a bit weird. This has gotten a weird mood into this invisible box here.
Alright, so rough body count.
I know it's 3 because it's not that many. But
I believe her. She seems actually very, like she's just telling answers. And she's not trying to oversell any stories.
Between like 30 and like 70.
Also, I believe her.
Somewhere around there.
What about you, MySpace?
Maybe 100 or something. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Nearly 100.
I'm 25 years old. I'm old, man.
I don't know that I buy 100.
Look at his neck right now.
How
Look
did
at
you get this? Yeah.
this.
What is that?
Yeah, what is that? Please.
What do you want to know?
You come to this shoot with this, like,
That
but
is
it could also
over
be
100.
Is that a hickey? Am I? I mean, I don't know. That didn't look like a hickey to me, but I'm not gonna say I'm like an expert on a hickey. I will say I paused there for a long second because I had a story that I'm choosing now not to say. I considered if I wanted to say the story. I then was like, I probably shouldn't.
The hickey over 100, naming his genitals. Because he was playing the game so hard, I was like,
This is a good point. It seems like he's weirdly overplaying this.
maybe he like really did come to win to the point of giving himself a fake hickey.
Okay, who's in a relationship?
Oh, who's in a relationship? Yes. Oh.
Yeah. How long have you been together?
A few months.
Okay.
Few months? How long is a few months? Like 6 months?
A few means 3 to 7. All right, just fucking calm down.
No less.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
I'm gone? Oh, you do think it's me.
I just like figured to maybe get rid of the guy with the pony t-shirt.
Again, unfortunate shirt choice. I'm sorry. 15 million people saw this dude in a dabbing unicorn t-shirt.
Oh, no, like 100%. Like, it's so obvious that it's like, yo, is it?
If it's obvious, we have to take it
I
out.
think so.
We have to remove
Honestly, though, I'm kind of flattered. I didn't want to be too defensive about like, no, I'm not a virgin, just because I'm kind of like, it's okay if you are.
What's the craziest
Good on him.
place you guys have had sex?
I want to say like in an elevator.
Yeah. Like an obstacle course on my college campus, like one of those rope course things.
Dang, man, you went from 0 to 100.
Craziest.
The bed?
I like her. She has honest answers to give. You ask her questions, she has honest answers to give. She's not trying to impress anyone.
The bed. That's a great one.
Leaning with you,
never
too.
wanna-
Wait, didn't she just say the theater, though? Or did I misunderstand the theater question? Was she just saying she had sex, lost her virginity to a dude that she worked with at the theater? I'm too lazy to rewind.
Sounds bad.
Maybe one day.
Guys.
Oh, that could be like the sleeper in the dark.
Kind of like a hive mentality. You just want to be safe and do whatever it takes.
Damn, Jonathan.
Oh man, good luck, guys. I had a different shirt. I was told that this shirt worked fine.
Who told you that? Who said that shirt worked fine? God. And it's again, it comes down to that thing where it's like, if I'm saying it's bad, because I don't have any grounds to, criticize anyone, but
I feel like that may have contributed, but also
you know what, jury's still out.
Maybe don't judge people by the shirts that they choose to wear.
He seems like a nice guy. I am sad to see him go. I don't think he's the virgin. I don't think he's the secret virgin. Again, I will stick by unfortunate choices were made on his part, but that doesn't make him a virgin, unfortunately.
What's everyone's favorite aspect of sex?
If I'm gonna pick right now, I would say first place, I think it's guy on the left. Second place, guy on the right. Second, if it's the guy on the right, he's overplaying, as they all said. But deep down, I want to say guy on the left is my bet at this point. I'm locking it in, unless something drastically changes. Which at this point, when there's only 5 people left, you can barely see one of the people because he's behind. You just see his feet. He's behind this man. The guy on the left is probably my vote at this point. and I'm just about to lock it in.
What do you guys like the most about sex?
I like the
Foreplay.
ending.
He's Emmanuel, probably my third choice.
That's a real answer.
At the end of the day,
It's a real answer.
you said the foreplay?
Yeah, the foreplay's a real answer. The ending's a real answer.
I say the intimacy, the middle.
Oh, you're a lover.
So I mean, that's how. Hey, you know.
That's sweet, bro. It's like not the destination for you.
It's the
I respect
journey,
that, okay.
exactly.
It is the journey,
intimacy,
man.
Yeah, with someone you love, and that's who you trust and who I would want to have sex with.
And how long have you been with your current boyfriend?
6 months.
How long were you single before that?
Oh, I had another boyfriend from the movie theater, but we broke up.
That was a
And
movie
then-
theater boyfriend.
And then I had a one-night stand.
So that was
and
the
then
3.
Found
That
my
was the
current
total of
boyfriend.
3. Yes. Okay, I mean.
Hell yeah. Again, very real answers from her. She exudes realness.
That's actually believable.
Yeah.
I mean, that is.
Since she referenced like the
But
movie
like
theater
statistically,
thing.
if we eliminated her, we'd make more money. I was kind of just playing game theory at that point.
I've been the
Uh,
most transparent here, just saying.
We've all been transparent.
keep her on because she doesn't suck. At some point, you got to be like, I'm going to keep this person on because they deserve some money. Oh shit! I pressed.
I'd rather be in a relationship than just have sex with anyone.
Good answer.
Good for you, but that didn't change my mind.
God, they're getting rid of her because she's real. They're getting rid of her. Ugh.
Yeah, we're gonna lose anyway.
It sucks. It sucks.
In the back of my mind, I was stereotyping them by the way that they dressed and acted.
You guys all suck.
I kind of just de facto got everybody to kick out all the introverted people because I thought it was a good game plan, but maybe I was kind of messed up.
This guy.
The mole's still there. Good luck.
Emily, you're showing discontent in the group. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, they're going another round. They're still not good. They're still questioning. They're still like, I don't fucking know.
I think they're teaming up.
No, I want to ask you more
It looks
questions,
like a
and I want to
team
ask
up.
you more questions.
Jolie, she like winked and then forgot to open her eye back up.
I think so.
Like, yo,
You
let's
said
split- let's
three.
split this bread.
Hold on, you said 3 in the last 2 weeks, but
So I went to Palm Springs 2 weeks ago, and then 2 days ago, I had sex with someone. Sean and I did team up. We just kind of like looked at each other, and we're just like, okay. We kind of knew that we were safe.
I think he could potentially still be the mole.
All right. Let's ask questions.
Were you religious too before you had sex?
Yeah.
So if I called your mom right now and I was like, he's had sex a few times.
She probably already thinks I do. I mean, I've never told her I've had
Right,
sex. You know what I mean?
you said you were 19 when you lost.
No,
it?
16.
16. Okay.
Yeah, back of the Volvo.
What color was the Volvo, by the way?
It was gold. It was like tannish gold.
You mean like yellow?
Like tan.
No, like tannish gold. If I meant yellow, I would say yellow.
Tannish.
As far as the Volvo, did you have like padding in there, or was it just
No,
like,
man.
ooh, you were hurt?
Just to see. It wasn't the greatest experience.
I gotta. You know, earlier I was wondering if I was gonna say something, and I censored myself. This what I'm about to say now isn't what I was gonna say earlier, but as someone who has, I don't know, this is nothing new. I'm just fucking open on streams. It doesn't matter. As someone who has had sex in a car, it's not great. It's fine, and it gets the moment is elevated because you're like, ooh, I'm doing it in a car. So there's that, but like the actual like the coordination it takes and everything, it's difficult. So I'm with him where he says like, it's in the back of a car. Like it's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah.
What was the body part that hurt most after you finished?
What body part hurt after I did it in a car? I don't know. What?
It was definitely my knee because it was on like the little,
That's
the
all
little
right. That's
buckle.
all correct.
Okay. I mean, just mind the buckle.
That's
all correct right
It
there.
was bad business, man. I'm a big guy in the back of a Volvo.
Okay, that's all
like,
correct.
Where was your first time?
Where?
Yeah.
It was in a bed in the guy's house that we were at, and his parents were gone.
Give me that story again.
It was bad business, man. I'm a big guy in the back of a Volvo.
Okay, that's all
like,
correct.
Where was your first time?
Where?
Yeah.
It was in a bed in the guy's house that we were at, and his parents were gone.
Did you say 30 to 70, 18?
Yeah. Yep.
The math seems off.
I think if you said like
Okay,
10
I'm not.
to 15,
Yeah,
I'd
but that's the
believe
truth.
You, but
That's up there, especially like for an 18-year-old. I'm not here to judge anybody or anything like that, but she could be coming in here trying to be like, I'm the coolest.
She's saying a big number. She's young. Therefore, I believe it, because if she was coming in here
That's not how math works.
as a mole, she'd be like, oh, like maybe like 10. I think she's safe. And that Volvo story about your knees, that makes sense.
We haven't asked you in a while.
I'm a sex symbol.
Say that again.
Oh, she'd be like, oh, like maybe like
What
10.
did he say? A sextable, like a lunchable?
I think she's safe. And that Volvo story about your knees, that makes sense.
We haven't asked you in a while.
I'm a sex symbol.
okay, well, all right, he's good there.
We got a solid.
25, how old are you?
27.
18 with 30.
I-
I don't
that's what I
know,
was-
bro. Like I like numbers,
Ask me
bro.
anything.
I needed to like sway one of them. So I was thinking like Trevor was the mole. Okay, we'll just go with Emmanuel for now, but he wasn't budging.
I don't think he has a beard with like earrings and a tattoo and is
Oh,
a
yeah.
virgin.
You
I
know
don't
what?
think.
He didn't throw me in the fire. It's kind of like, you know what, you're cool. You didn't throw me in. Me and Emmanuel started kind of
I think he's the virgin.
indirectly teaming up too, like telepathically.
You think, Sean?
He brought the hickey, which is probably like a bottle cap you just put on his neck.
Oh, that's a bottle cap, bro? Tell me that's a bottle cap right now.
Can I
get
touch it to
it?
confirm?
Something.
No.
That's a real hickey. Yeah.
I realize, you know.
Maybe it's just been a while since I've seen a hickey. Hickeys are tacky though, right? Like, if you at some point have a hickey, that's such an old school thing at this point. Like if I,
You know, it's kind of hard to recreate that, so I thought it was real, but I thought it was a little scripted.
I know it's not you. I'm not even gonna question that. Yeah, those numbers, bro.
It's
I'm
not
sorry.
me. It's not.
I know for a fact it's
Those
not her.
numbers,
Yeah.
bro.
Honestly, I knew that Sean had my back. No matter what, it would have been 2v2.
yeah, what happens? This is our first tied vote thing. And it's honestly split. Like they can't do the no, we've had a tie in one of the earlier episodes during the first part. But they just recast votes. There was enough people where they just recast votes and you can only vote for the two. It was like Survivor style. It's pure 2-2.
There's been a tie. In the event of a tie, we do a revote. The two people who have tied are Jolie and Trevor.
You gotta trust me, bro. You're a smart guy.
So they're just gonna do a revote.
It's gonna be the same.
Yeah,
It was
it's-
obvious that Sean and Jolie were gonna vote Trevor off and then try and get me off.
Now, if this was true Survivor style, I'm really curious. If this is true Survivor style, I'm pretty sure what they would do is if no one budges, like they know, they go like Jeff Probst would come into here and be like, "All right, you guys, we revoted. You guys are doing the same thing. If you're not going to budge, then the two people you're voting for are safe." And then we recast votes, and the two people who don't have votes, if they go pure like savage, because what Jeff Probst says is if no one's willing to budge, you guys know the stakes. You're then opening up yourselves to then having votes cast against yourself. That's, I guess, the reason they do that. So they should really do that. Then you can only vote for dude in white or dude with chain, and then unless one of you guys budges, and then you present it like that.
So it was another tie.
Can we just say that we're done? And
Yeah, can we
think
just say
the
we're
mole is
done?
out?
Did they not think that this would happen?
Yeah, I think the mole is probably out, but I was just trying to make more money, so.
Raise your hand if you want to end the game.
Man, they should have thought of it like Survivor. Survivor had it. It's not the most perfect solution, but like at some point you're gridlocked and you have to get rid of in Survivor, you have to get rid of someone every week. And so you're ultimately presenting, all right, You guys are gridlocked. We've done 2 votes and you guys aren't budging. If you guys can't if you can't persuade one of the others to join your side, then we re-vote and you can't vote for these 2 people. And then you get someone to budge at some point.
Let's just end it. I love all you guys.
If the light turns green,
I think it turns red light, and I think it's guy with beard.
you voted the
That's my
liar
vote.
out. If the light turns red,
If I get this right, I'm a fucking master at this game.
the mole is still in the game, and
What, bro?
God, it was him.
Was it you?
It was him.
It was you stinky boy. God damn.
It was him. Did he just call him a stinky boy?
Sorry, Trevor.
Most people don't expect me to be a virgin, and unless asked, I don't say anything.
I get it. It's the game.
Survival of the fittest, so I understand.
I think he's a sociopath.
What?
Hey, don't judge a book by its cover. You really never know.
So I'm still a virgin because I'm waiting for marriage.
Yeah.
I grew up in the church. Sex is a covenant between me, God, and my future wife.
Rough. It's such a, like, I mean, my non-religious stance has been well documented now on streams at this point. I feel like there's been, especially like longer ago, if you go back to like really old streams, where I just go ranting at like back when I was like in a much worse headspace or something. Like, I don't have that stance, and it's just such an antiquated, like, it's somewhat respectable, but it's just like, damn. And I'm not even coming at it at the thing of like, oh, sex is so great, how can you not just want to just do it all the time? Like, I'm not even saying it like that. It just seems like such a weird stance in my head to be like, oh, I'm only gonna have sex when I'm married. It's just so weird to me. That part's weird. And I'm not even coming from a stance of like, oh, because sex is so great, how can you not have it, before that? Like,
I just made that promise to myself and my family and to God that I would wait until marriage.
Oh, that's a lot of whoa.
I mean, we're 4 episodes in. We have not seen the group win yet. Everyone sucks at picking people.
Timmy, can I have some?
Get that money.
My walk of shame.
Oh yeah.
My money walk of shame.
Green money.
It smells like
I'm just gonna.
like paper.
Group hug. Come on.
Timmy, can I have some?
Get that
What is
money.
going on there?
Shame.
Oh yeah.
My money walk of shame.
Green money.
It smells like
I'm just gonna.
like paper.
Group hug. Come on.
Fuck you.
Yeah, say
So what's
fuck
up,
you.
good humans? Thanks for watching. Before you comment on episode ideas, we have an even better idea of what you can comment below.
That's right. We want to gift crew next to you, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna be reading.
I don't want a crew neck. All right, we're gonna do one more episode here. I'm gonna get a drink here, restock that, and we'll be into what is this? 6 U.S. citizens versus 1 secret non-citizen. This is bizarre. This is a weird category. This is already.
Hey guys, I'm Kendra.
All right, I thought an ad was gonna pop up, so I'll be right back. Give me a sec. All right, here we go. I noticed as I was getting up from my chair here, such a weird category that only 7.5 million views. Not as tantalizing as the virgin category.
I'm Bonnie. Stick around for after the episode.
Hi,
because
Bonnie.
We're going to talk about some behind the scenes of Odd Man Out. See you then.
Behind the scenes. All right, here we go.
You after me. Oh, say, can you? No, stop.
By the dawn, turn light. By the dawn's early light.
Okay, so legit thing. I've seen this done many times before. If you go to random people on the street, a lot of people don't know that song. The lyrics, you take them, especially if you don't play like the music. There's like it's like a I don't know if subconscious thing is the right word to put there, but it's like this thing where like if you actually sit down and say like, hey, can you recite the lyrics to this? A lot of people just don't fucking know it because it's not a thing that people think about constantly. It's a bad question. It's a bad question for are you a U.S. citizen? All right, I'm gonna try to discipline myself here. Don't pause during the introductions.
We brought together 7 U.S. citizens.
I am a U.S. citizen.
I am a citizen. I am a citizen.
I am a citizen.
I am a citizen.
I am a citizen.
I'm a U.S. citizen.
All right, we got a nice mix of ages here. I like
we brought
this.
Together 7 U.S. citizens.
I am
I'm gonna say yes.
a U.S. citizen.
I am a
Yes.
citizen. I'm
Maybe not.
a citizen.
I am a citizen.
Yes.
I am a citizen.
Maybe not. You know, no.
I am a
Sure.
citizen.
I'm a U.S. citizen.
Maybe not. I have three people.
1 is a liar. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, he or she wins the entire prize.
All right, guys, work as a team. We have to do this together.
Let's do this real quickly. Where were you born?
Does it matter?
Yes.
That's a weird exchange. Where are you born? Does it matter? Yes. And then he moves on to the next person. That was bizarre.
All right, guys, work as a team. We have to do this.
I don't know what I just witnessed. He takes a step forward. He's like, I'm taking charge of this group. I'm clearly the oldest one here.
Together. Let's do this real quickly. Where were you born?
Does it matter?
Yes. Where were you born?
California.
Where were you born?
San Diego.
Vancouver, Canada. Dual citizen, U.S. and Canada.
NorCal.
Orange County.
Orange County. And
What about you?
doesn't matter.
You said
What about you?
Okay. Weird energy going on. I'm feeling a little uncomfortable.
Wait, what about you? Once the timer started, everyone was just like yelling.
He's definitely overcompensating by starting off the question.
Yes, that's a general rule. We acknowledge this. Thank you.
Wait, why are you trying to stay mysterious? Why don't you just weigh in?
He doesn't
No,
want to tell us who he is.
We've got 27 seconds left. But okay, how long have you been in the U.S.?
What do you think?
Why is he being weird? This is like the reverse of wanting to be a character, where he just wants to be like that mysterious one, and he's just not answering anything. I hope they get rid of him just because he's not participating. Like, just be like, all right, this is your punishment.
I thought the first speed round was awesome. It was really cool. I think I kept my composure and stayed mysterious. People often look at me as an international man of mystery.
Okay, now you're just a clown. I hope they eliminate him just because he's fucking obnoxious. He's weird. He's giving weird.
You can't tell us where you're from? He looked right into my eyes and said, I'd tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Oh.
Get rid of him just so that he has no more airtime. This is the rule. This is how we deal with people like this.
Okay, I'm voting you off.
He was kind of shady, but then he made it too obvious. Would they really say that and make themselves stand out? I think he's good. He has way too much poise.
Okay, I'm so confused.
You're too well-spoken for
There's
an
no
American citizen.
information.
I thought voting him out, we could just continue the game.
That's a good point. Let's get him out, and then we can just actually play the game. We don't have this weird guy trying to put on airs.
He's just too collected. He's just too well put together.
I thought
He's got his shit too together. He can't be a U.S. citizen.
he was trying to get himself voted up.
Yeah, just get rid of the clown. It's fine. We have a clown amongst us. Let's get rid of him. That's all.
I felt
Bad. You played a bad game. You know, again, as someone talking to me, as someone who watches a lot of, you know, Survivor, Big Brother. If you, in the first week, if you stand out, unless you're wanting to be eliminated, you can't. If he truly wanted to stay in, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing? What are you accomplishing with what you did? What? You got to be in this video for a minute and you got to act like a fucking weirdo? Like, what did you accomplish?
pretty sad getting voted off in the first round, but at the same time, I left the stage, leaving an unforgettable impression on me.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. He just wants to be like the character. And his attempt at being the character was, I'm just gonna be weird. And no, I'm sorry, you lost.
People.
Everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game.
Man, I really wish people would end the game that early. But unless they did like a thing where they like, I don't want to scrub through the timeline to give anything, but like we would see it's a short video unless they were really clever about it. Production magic here. If you have like a series on YouTube where, or just wherever, if you have like a time bar, but you don't want people to know a certain action happens at a certain point, then you have to be really clever with it and just have like dead airspace or something at the end, or like they said, like behind the scenes thing, they could have like a really long behind the scenes section on the end just so that people wouldn't catch on that like the episode ended early. Just putting it out there into the ether. I think I've said that twice today.
And if you have any doubt and you would like to continue the game.
Okay.
I mean, you got to continue the game and get rid of the old man. The old man is, again, almost trying too hard.
Continue after me. Oh, say can.
Oh, here we go. We get to see this.
Can you? No, stop.
By the dawn, turn light.
Dawn Turing Light. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn turning light? Yes.
By the dawn's early light. I got really nervous.
Yes, I believe her. I mean, it's hell embarrassing that you said dawn turning light, but I believe you.
Especially because I'm not a singer. Like, I can't sing for the life of me.
It's, you know, part of our culture. You don't have to be able to hit the high notes. So if she were naturalized as a citizen, she would know a certain.
Yes, please give us a definition of naturalization. It's the process by which U.S. citizenship is granted to a foreign citizen after he or she fulfills the requirements established by Congress in the Immigration and Nationality Act. I remember at some point in my life learning like what someone has to actually go through to get naturalized, and it's fucking stupid. It's some of the most like archaic shit ever, where it's like embarrassing. It like embarrassing in a bad way. It's one of the many things that should be embarrassing about this country. But the fact that it's like, oh, here's the naturalization test, fucking clowns, fucking. It's stupid.
Certain things like.
And that's all I have to say about that.
I wasn't naturalized. I became naturalized and like I did not have to sing the anthem.
I like Michaela. She's spitting fucking truths. She said she's Canadian and then became American, it sounded like, from her story. I believe it. She's a nice Canadian lady.
It would have been better if we could have just like approached things a little bit more calmly and like
Spoken like a true fucking Canadian.
not like sing for me.
I was born in America.
Okay.
Look how much they've shifted rightwards. And that's probably all put on by pressure by the old dude on the left. He's probably started moving right, and then like the girl in the dress next to him was like, all right, well, I don't want this guy like just being weird next to me, so I'm gonna move right. And they all just kind of like shifted right.
I was born in Chula Vista, which is like San Diego.
Yeah. Hold on. Before we can make any more assumptions, I think we should get to know each other first. Rather than going to.
We ain't got time for that, bro. San Jose. El Camino Hospital.
Have you lived in NorCal all your life?
No, my parents got divorced.
Okay, so where
So
did
you went
go
to
back
different
for?
places?
Jersey, Korea, yeah.
We're in Jersey.
Oh, wait, you went to
Morris
Korea?
County, yeah. I can answer everything, but we're wasting time here.
Because he was diverting questions about him living abroad. I think he brushed over it a little too quickly. And you, Michaela? Sorry, your story.
Yeah, so I was born in Vancouver, Canada, and then I moved to the States when I was 10, Grand Rapids, Michigan.
She's in the clear, so.
Yeah. She's just a fucking Canadian, dude.
Wait a minute, how do you know she's in the clear?
Are one of your parents Canadian, one of them is American, so that's how you have your dual citizen? I got my green card because my dad got a work visa. Yep.
And then when were you naturalized as a citizen?
I got naturalized October 12th last year, so 2018.
Last year.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Welcome to shitty America.
Yeah, America. Okay, so tell me about the pleasantries are for later, not while you're trying to win money, you know?
We have a true gamer here. He's like, I just want to win, you know, I just want a bit of money.
Have any of you guys traveled outside of the country?
We all did.
Yes. Obviously. Oh, like, but where? Like
I've been to the Philippines.
Philippines? Okay. I've been to London, Canada, Mexico.
She just wants to impress people. She just wants to talk about places she's been to. Fuck off.
And Syria.
Nice.
Syria?
Yeah. I'm
Why
Syrian.
Syria?
I'm Syrian.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So how did you get your citizenship?
I was born here in Orange County. I visited Syria when I was like very young. I used to, because my grandparents used to live there, but
4 minutes, 30 seconds.
Okay.
We
I
have
believe
to
it.
narrow it down.
I believe
These
it.
two are my biggest suspects right now. You do have Spanish blood in you, I can see.
Yeah, I do have Spanish blood,
See?
but I'm not from Spain.
See,
Where are you from?
I'm from Hoboken, New Jersey, but I was born in, and like I said earlier, I was born in Havana. He was pointing everywhere but himself. He became too pushy.
Gotta eliminate.
Old man makes a good point. He's preaching the words that I've said now on all these episodes so far, is that people who try to dictate the conversation do so to try to give the guys like they know what they're talking about, and to also to like to immediately put any attention away from themselves weirdly. So there is that.
Eliminate candidates, right? Yeah. And I see you as naturalized. I see you as maybe born here. I don't know about you 100%, but after him, yeah, you're sus. And
You're
then
sus. Oh, we're...
Hi, I'm attorney Jeff Peake, and you want to know
Hi,
what
Jeff.
is the DACA Dreammaker program? Well, let me tell you what.
Hi, Jeff.
I think you're not going to be a good liar.
Wow, they're going after Darwin because he's too pushy. Damn.
I just wanted like a peaceful environment that I could hear what people had to say.
Yo, dude, I'm actually a clean sweep on Darwin. I respect everyone else in this group. They collectively were like, we're done with you. Either you're a liar or you're just annoying. Either way, you're eliminated.
It was in the best interest of the other citizens to keep me around because I was really here to play the puzzle, the interesting part.
What does it mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
To everyone to be American.
I was literally just gonna ask that.
Yeah.
Freedom to say whatever the heck you want.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's all about being who you are, being what you want to be, because in other countries, you can't be transgender. In other countries, you can't even be gay. It's the country of just free expression.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see it as such a privilege to be able to like immigrate here when I'm from Canada, which is like an okay. Like I'm not a refugee. I'm not. Sometimes I feel a little guilty of being American because like
Don't feel guilty.
But it's like it's such.
She's great.
Came in the right way. Don't feel
Yeah.
guilty.
All of my family's Mexican, and me having the ability to study here, to have a job here, it makes such a big difference.
I was definitely holding back information. Like, I didn't tell anyone that I live in Mexico because I was scared people would turn on me.
Like you said, it's a big source of guilt because I look at my cousin.
I'm gonna say I'm about to lock in the old dude. I am probably gonna come to regret it because it is like weirdly like, oh, it's the old man, whatever. But I feel like that's just This one's difficult. This one's
since back
difficult
in
to read.
Mexico, and they don't have the opportunities that I have. I just got lucky because I got to be born here.
I can kind of feel the same way. My mom actually grew up in the Philippines her whole life, lived in a very poor family until she got to move here because of the freedom and opportunity. And so she met my dad, and I was able to be born here. And I think that's just so great that she has given me a life of privilege where she could not. What's the worst thing about America to you?
White supremacy.
How long do we have? Oh, say that again? I missed that. Did you say white supremacy?
Where she could not. What's the worst thing about America to you?
White supremacy.
Yes.
I would say that's the worst.
Had she not answered the question the way she did, I was not going to vote her out. That's too much of a non-U.S. citizen coming across the border.
Say it again, sir.
I think that's just so great that she has given me a life of privilege where she could not. What's the worst thing about America to you?
White supremacy. I would say that's the worst.
Had she not answered the question the way she did, I was not going to vote her out. That's too much.
Fuck off, John. So he's claiming, he used technically two negatives there, so it threw me off at first. He's saying that he's now more willing to vote for her here because he thinks someone who became a U.S. citizen or is a U.S. citizen would, what, not say white supremacy is the worst thing about America right now? Like, fuck off. Fuck off.
Too much of a non-U.S. citizen.
That's like a non-U.S. citizen complaint? No. Dude, I'm a U.S. citizen. I would say white supremacy here in America and its inability to deal with the issue is quite up there. Yeah.
Coming across the border.
There is
Fuck
hate,
off.
there's negativity, and obviously we can't all have empathy. And
He's looking at camera like, get me out of this box with all these young people.
be positive about everything in the world, but I wish we all
I regret that I've locked in my answer, but it is what it is.
were empathetic of everyone and everything.
The worst thing about America right now is that we have an open border in the South, and we're like,
Oh my God. Oh my God. God, I hope she just
allowing everybody to come in, and we don't know who's coming in. And that's going to ruin your futures.
Empathetic of everyone. and
fuck
everything.
off. I'm actually upset. You know how Aaron earlier tonight was like making me upset? This is a different type of upset.
The worst thing about America right now is that we have an open border in the South, and we're allowing everybody to come in, and we don't know who's coming in. And that's going to ruin your futures. Not mine, but yours.
But most of them are refugees.
And most of them are not refugees. I'm a refugee.
Okay.
I came over as a refugee.
There are refugees who do deeply need help, but he didn't take the side of the unfortunate.
Yes, Zena. Yes.
And I felt kind of sad to hear that.
Refugees don't have cell phones, don't have nice clothes. And
I hate this guy. God. Oh, God. Where did they get this guy? Where did they pull this guy from?
don't come over to the United States so they can have an anchor baby. You know, you guys are millennials, you don't agree with me, and that's fine. The best part about America, we're very inclusive.
It's not the first person to tell me that Mexican people should stop coming into the U.S. or that Mexican
Yeah, he's a fucking bigot.
people
Sucks.
are a threat to American freedom.
This is
People in America think
if I was in this box with this man, I would probably not fight him inside the box. But I would give him a shellacking probably outside.
that way, and I've become used to it by now.
I hate that. I hate this man.
It's the truth, especially here in California.
This guy spent the last 5 seconds here in round 3 to just spew some awful shit. He wants his opinion known that he's an awful person.
When I talk to people that are of Mexican or Central American, I said, you know, it's funny when you're in your country, you're white. You cross that border, and now all of a sudden, you're Hispanic. I believe that she was the mole because of just that.
Oh my god. Can we get rid of him just so that there's no possibility of him earning any money? like, again, I'm a little iffy on the rules, but can these other people in the box just be like, oh, cool. Can we just, I don't know if he's, you know, a U.S. citizen or not. Can we eliminate him, you know, just because he sucks?
I honestly voted John out for strategy reasons.
I felt so bad because I believed her, but I didn't know who to vote out, and I also thought I was on the chopping block.
At that point, I really felt as if everyone was a U.S. citizen, so Carolina was my only choice.
She has no words to say to them. No words. No words.
Raise your hand if you would like to continue the game.
I swear.
If
You know what? If she raises her hand, that probably means she's not the, you know, the non-citizen at this point. There's that, you know, very easy thing, you know, to make. But yeah, let it be known that if the box turns red, that you're gonna be pissed at these fucking people.
If it's you, I'll see you outside.
I like how feisty she is. And she's willing to fight this guy too. And she would win. Fucking kick this dude's ass.
See you outside.
And she's a foot shorter than him.
How great is it that we get to tell everybody
Oh,
how Liberty
God.
Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
When you want to treat yourself
Stop.
to not cooking, keep it simple. When you've got opposing appetites or need it.
Hi.
If the lights turn green,
HEB, pay me money and I'll advertise for you.
you have voted them all out, and you all win the game. If the lights turn red,
Are we finally gonna get our first green box?
the mole is still
I already locked in my answer. I locked in my answer on this guy.
in the square, and you have lost.
But
Yeah. Yeah. No. See?
Nah.
See? You?
you know what, Xena? Credit where credit's due. Credit where credit's due. Good personality, willing to fight the bigot, and knew it was him.
I wonder.
You were excellent.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
were
see you
excellent.
outside.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just gonna kick your ass, dude. You gotta take your money and run.
Sorry.
I knew it. I knew it was you.
He knew the correct things to say.
Before we went up, he was like being so nice and like, oh, we're in this together. Like, we're gonna get the mole.
I'm sorry.
I trusted you.
I know. As soon as I met them, I know that I had to manipulate them. I knew I had to lie to them. And I felt bad. I felt so bad. Sorry, guys.
You felt so bad.
So
dude.
I am a Filipino citizen. I moved to America 3 years ago only for college. So I'm here on a student visa. I really want to be a U.S. citizen. So I'm hoping for that one day for it to be.
Now that he says that, yeah.
The real deal.
Don't do that.
I can't believe it. Oh, I can believe it. I can. The nature of this game to unfairly judge people. Being a U.S. citizen can look differently. It can sound different.
Everybody can be American, whether like your skin tone is lighter, darker. It's not related to your culture. It's not related to your language.
We all have different opinions. We all have different mindsets. Not everyone's gonna think like you or act like you. We just have to be
Don't give that guy a hug. Fuck him.
empathetic, understanding of why they're like this, and just accept it.
I think I made an impact, and
Sean, we don't know. No one knows. No one knows.
I don't think any of those people will ever forget about me.
Did they just plant a character? This is like, I know in previous episodes we've had like, oh, this person just wants to be interesting or whatever. This is like the first, the way, especially the way they're presenting this. Like, look at this shot. This seems like production intentionally told a rando to be like, hey, can you act like this? Can you say this? We're gonna make this a funny bit on our show. This is the first one where I'm like, you know what? The magic is lost.
Guys, this is Bonnie. She directed the past couple episodes of Odd Man Out, which you watched and I hope you loved. Can you tell me, like, what was the most profound thing that you learned?
Directing this series is like kind of wild because you're constantly reevaluating like your own biases through this process. Like,
I don't think it's that deep. I'm willing to give you like, oh, you know, this is like an experiment, a social experiment, to be like, you're judging people on their looks or whatever. But it's also, this doesn't feel that deep. Like, I've had fun doing this and stuff. It just doesn't feel like that. It's not on that level for me.
even just in like coming up with the
But-
episodes themselves, you kind of have to start
Whatever.
thinking about like, oh, why is this an episode I've thought of?
And that's what Jubilee is about. We're all about breaking down stereotypes. If you're interested in being in an Odd Man Out episode, our casting link is in the description below.
Put me on an episode of Jubilee. Do it.
Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram, leave a comment, tell us who you thought the mole was, and we'll see you next time. We'll see you next time.
All right. Well, that's fun. When I did the first 2 episodes, I was like, there's a chance that maybe I don't do these ever again. I think when I watched back my stuff as I was editing to get it up on the archive, and then thinking about it, I was like, this is actually a fun thing to do. A fun thing to like do, and I'm having fun. And I'd probably, if I wasn't streaming them, I'd probably watch these on my own at some point. Just binge through a bunch of them, but I actually enjoy, like, it's fun to like pause and just give out my thoughts while I'm doing it for some reason. I think I'm just the type of person that enjoys saying, talking through shit like this. It's part of why I love watching shows, like reality competition shows too and stuff. So far we're 5 episodes. We watched 5 episodes. I almost got this one correct, but I'll say I got it wrong. Got that right. I got this right? Yeah. The Virgin one I got wrong. So I got 2 out of 5 correct, I'd say, is my fair score. So yeah, I'll just pepper in these every once in a while. It won't be super frequently. I still obviously would rather my channel and stuff be mostly gameplay, games and stuff. But as I've, over the turn of 2021, I've kind of like wanted to incorporate slightly different things and try out different things. I think doing these every once in a while will probably be fun, especially like during the week, if I get to like want to do a stream and I'm like, I don't want to have to think too hard. These are actually, obviously, as you can probably tell, a lot easier to, instead of having to like focus on a game and playing that well or whatever, just being able to watch something. So there's that. So if I'm like ever brain dead from work or something, maybe I'll just do one of these kinds of streams. But yeah, it's fun. I'll probably end up, it says updated 2 days ago, so it seems like this is probably a continuing series. Like this is still being done. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. But every once in a while I can just like do some of these. So we did 5. Up next is BTS fans. Get that good old SEO nature there. Trump supporters, great. Timely, sure. Especially now. 6 straight men versus secret gay man. Taylor Swift fans. 6 psychics. Interesting. All right. Yeah, we'll continue this. I might as well. Why not? But I'm not done for tonight. I'll hit a quick BRB, probably do like a couple songs here. And we'll switch over to Persona 4. I'll get that loaded up here. Gotta turn that on and everything. So a couple of songs probably of a BRB, and then we will I'll be right back. So give me a bit of time here.